And my last question for you is, why should a guy consider joining the Brotherhood?
Yeah, I think that fraternity aspect is super important. I've met a lot of guys who went the whole Groiper route and the Andrew Tate route, and they just they became red pilled, but then they stayed isolated, and they stayed in that little echo chamber of like, let me develop these ideas that are against the culture, and you get some satisfaction from that.
Yeah.
But if you're never checked by a brotherhood, a group of guys, friends that you can trust, because you can have friends and they're not the type of friends that are like tell you suck.
Yeah.
They're just the type
You're
of
fat
friends
and
that
you
are
need
like,
to lose some weight.
yeah. They're just the friends that are like, how's it going, man?
You actually have to see someone in real life
Yeah.
to know.
Yeah, exactly. So I think you should absolutely join the brotherhood for the fraternity aspect. And this chapter is going to make that so much easier because you're going to be connecting with other guys that are like where you're at. It's not something that's all going to be online because it's super easy to just like stay online. You voice your opinions. There's talk without action. But that in-person thing that's going to come from these chapters, I think is super beneficial because you can have yourself get checked by these other men that are in a different walk of life from you. They may be fathers. They may be young men that have the vigor that of a young man, that they could inspire you in that way. I think just that fraternity brotherhood aspect, all the information is great. Like, people need information. But if there's no group of guys that is going to challenge you to actually apply those things that you're learning, I think you're going to fall on your face. You're not going to commit.
Ultimately, it's not about us, right? It's about building Christendom.
Right.
It's about leaving that multi-generational legacy. So it's not about how much you're heard or how much you consume, but it's about what you actually put into action with other guys.